Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my December reset. I am so excited to be filming this video. One, because December is my favorite month of the whole year. But two, because this is my last monthly reset video for 2023, but also just ever. I have been filming these videos all year long, every single month, and I have really enjoyed it. It's been really good for me to keep myself accountable, but I'm excited to be wrapping it up with a bow, saying that I completed the whole year and moving on. We just put our Christmas tree up a couple days ago. I'm so excited that it is finally December. December is gonna be a very busy month, which we will talk about. I've got lots of goals, lots of plans, lots of things. If you are new here, my name is Emma. I make lifestyle and motherhood and faith content, and I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thanks for being here, checking in on the last month of the year. If you've watched all my reset videos, you know the drill by now, but just in case you are new, I have a whole playlist on my channel of every month this year that I have done this. But first thing that I like to do when I am closing out a month and starting fresh with a new month is take a look at my space. Before I get to my goals and my habits, I like to reset my environment and my home. This is something I'm definitely going to carry with me next year, is resetting at the end of every month. I like to wash my sheets at the end of every single month. It just reminds me to do it. I think next year I would like to get into the habit of washing them like every other week, maybe even every week if I'm feeling really motivated, but getting into the habit of just remembering to wash my sheets, please don't judge me. It's just a great way to start the new month. So I went ahead already, I washed all our sheets. There is no better feeling than fresh, clean sheets. And then I also pick one area of my home at the end of every month to declutter, and this is also something I want to keep in the habit of after these reset videos are done, because it has been so helpful for me. If you've never tried this, I highly recommend it. It's just really nice to kind of keep yourself on track and, again, remind yourself, be in the habit of continuously going through and minimalizing and getting rid of things and cleaning things out that you don't normally clean out. What I am gonna do this month, instead of decluttering an area, is just kind of revamping my space, and I wanted to thank the partner of today's video, which is Desenio. I've talked about this in a couple vlogs, but I've been in full on nesting mode, and there's just a couple pockets around our home that never really got finished. One of those areas was our playroom, and there is this giant wall above Jordan's toys in her little playroom corner in the basement that I've known since I put her toys shelf there that I wanted to get a big, beautiful art piece for, and I've just never found like the perfect piece for that space. But that's where Desenio came in, and I just found the most beautiful artwork on their website. If you've never heard of Desenio, they offer trendy and affordable but super high quality art pieces. They have prints, they have frames, they have canvases. They've got so much good stuff on their site, and they're constantly updating their collection. They're always adding new things. So like I said, I have been on the hunt for some really cute prints for her little playroom area. Since her playroom area is in our actual basement, it's not like a closed door playroom, I wanted to find something that was very fun and very kid-centered, but also would look really beautiful on our walls because it's just going to be seen by everybody that comes downstairs. I found the perfect, cutest little prints of these little animals. They are canvases. They are huge and the best quality, and she loves them, and I just think they're so sweet. And then I also picked out a print for Jordan's room of this cute little dinosaur with moon and stars behind it, because dinosaurs and the moon and the stars are her two favorite things right now, and so I knew when I saw this print I had to get it for her bedroom. And something I thought was really cool about them is you can buy prints from their site, and they're so affordable, and make your own little gallery wall or just get a single print. But they also sell frames, so I was able to buy the print and the frame together, and that just saves me time of having to go find a separate frame that would fit the print. They have so many different categories on their website depending on what you're looking for, depending on what artwork style you like or what room you're wanting it to go in. So I will leave their link at the top of my description for you to check out, as well as I'll link the prints that I personally chose. From now until December 31st, you can use the code Emma_Grace for 45% off of prints and 10% off frames and personalized prints. So thank you so much to Desenio for partnering with me. Don't forget to go check them out and use my code. Now let's take a look at my November goals. November was a very relaxing and very chill month, which I was really grateful for. I feel like YouTube was very calm. Like I didn't do a ton of brand deals in November. I didn't sub a ton in November. It was just very low key, and it was honestly so nice just to rest. It was very nice. So even if I didn't accomplish all my goals, I feel really well rested going into December, into the busiest month of the year probably. My personal goal was I wanted to get up every day and get myself ready and have a good amount of time before Jordan was awake. I did do this every day. I feel like I can't talk about this without mentioning one of my faith goals, so I'm kind of going to skip ahead a little bit because one of my faith goals was to shape my God time and my morning routine. So these kind of went together, and I feel like I need to film a morning routine in December, I think, because I've definitely got it down what is like my ideal morning. I was up before her every day. I really didn't snooze at all. I didn't necessarily like get myself dressed before I woke her up every day. For like the first half of the month, I feel like when I walked in her room every morning, I was at least like my teeth were brushed, my face was washed. Most of the time I was at least in like leggings and a sweatshirt. But as the month went on, for some reason lately, she's been getting up earlier and earlier and earlier. So it's been getting a little bit harder to do this. I'm still waking up earlier than her, but I don't necessarily have like an hour to myself. I did do this though, and I highly recommend it. I know a lot of people just wake up when their kids wake up, but I just noticed such a difference when I don't do that. If I let Jordan be my alarm, I am just not the best version of myself, and I also don't get very good quality God time throughout my day. It's just easier if I do that first thing as soon as I wake up, which I'll talk a little bit more about that in the faith section of this video. But my work goal was to put out more Instagram content, and I did this. I would like to continue to do this even more, but I feel like I was very active on Instagram this month. Not necessarily with scrolling and consuming, even though, you know, we always do a little bit too much of that. But I was a lot more active just with posting, making reels, which I don't normally do. I also feel like I took it more seriously as a job and as an income with like Black Friday and all those deals that just were happening for days and days and days. I feel like normally I would just kind of like let them pass because it's a lot of work. Honestly, I didn't realize until this year. Because I've been teaching, I've never had the time to be an influencer on like a Black Friday kind of event where a lot of influencers are sharing links, and I tried to be more active at like sharing sales and sharing deals and things that I was finding, and it took so much time, but it also like was really fun. Anyways, doesn't matter. I did that. For my health goals, this was kind of tricky. I knew that saying I wanted to get on into a workout routine was not going to happen. It didn't. But also, like right now I'm looking outside and it is full of snow. It snowed 7 inches the other day and it's like 20 degrees. So our daily walks are also done. So it's been a bit of a challenge, I will say. The first half of the month was great. We still really bundled up, but at this point, like it's so cold, like we cannot be outside. So if you have any recommendations, we might need to get creative this month and like go walk inside the mall or something, be a little mall walker, because it's already starting to affect me, like not being able to get outside very often. And then my financial goal for November was to save and meet our savings goal, and we did it, you guys. We hit our goal this month, which I'm so grateful for. It's so satisfying to like hit that number goal. If you know, you know. But we had to replace our water heater this month. I've also purchased like 90% of our Christmas gifts already in November, just with like Black Friday sales. I took advantage of all of those and bought a ton of gifts, which was great because it saved me money, but also was a big chunk of money getting all the gifts out of the way like all at once. So hopefully nothing will pop up in December. I am gonna celebrate that though, because that feels good to have finally hit that goal, because it's been a long time coming. My faith goals, I had a ton of faith goals. So number one was to do a Bible study, or I did 2 with you guys. And I loved those. They were so good. Let me know if you did them. I can link the Youversion plans down below in case you are interested and did not do them, because I highly recommend them. I did do both of those. I wanted to practice gratitude more. This is hard because it's not like a tangible goal. It's definitely something I was more mindful of and really tried to just be thankful more. And then I talked about this one earlier, but I wanted to continue to shape my God times in the morning to be more intentional. And I did do this. Something that I've done that's made a big difference in my God time is I have been reading my physical Bible more. I read the Bible every day, but I would read it on my phone. There's just something really powerful about reading your physical Bible. And I think I just notice more, I pay more attention, it feels like I'm more focused, and it's also been really motivating and cool to like finish a book of the Bible and move on to the next book. On your phone, you just finish the plan for the day, and then the next day I would notice like, oh, we're on a new book now. But when I have my physical Bible, I see that I am reading the last lines of this book, and tomorrow I get to start another book, and it's just very motivating. Something else that I've done that has really helped my God time this month is I've kept a note in my phone of prayer requests, so that when I am finished reading, instead of just being done and moving on, I will open up that note and go down the list of prayer requests. So one, it gives me a purpose, literally a like checklist of things and people to be praying for, and it just gets my mind off of me and my needs and my prayer requests and reminds me of others, and I've really enjoyed that as well. Those were my November goals. Like I said, November was a very restful month for me. Now let's go on to December. December is about to be crazy. It is my favorite month of the year, but it is the busiest month of the year. Obviously the holidays makes everybody's December a little bit crazy, but having a kid with a birthday in December is a little bit nuts. I also have a ton of like work this time of year. I am keeping my goals pretty simple, especially because I am really trying to like keep in mind all of my 2023 goals, kind of wrap the year up well, rather than making all these big wild goals. I really want to focus on my yearly goals that I have not yet met. Usually I start with my personal goals, but I wanted to start with my faith goal this month. I wanted to share this first because I am the most excited about it. I talked about this in my vlog that went up last week, but I am going to be doing an Advent this December, and I wanted to share it with you first. I've talked a lot about the Bible studies that I've been doing over the last year now, and hosting and creating with my friend, and we made an Advent study that I wanted to share with you guys. So many of you got it and told me you were gonna do it with us after I shared it in my vlog last week. I know it's a couple days into December now, but you can totally still do it. This is what it looks like. It's very simple. It has a day and a scripture and a question. So basically what I'll be doing every single day from December 1st, I'm out of breath, until December 25th is reading a chapter of Luke and answering a reflection or application question about that chapter in my personal journal. It's very simple. You just have to buy this on Etsy. It's like $1 or $2. I'm gonna fold it up and stick it inside of my Bible, so that way I just have it with me and my journal and my Bible every single day. I'm so excited about it. I'm excited to do it with my Bible study group, but I also think it's gonna be really exciting because a lot of you guys have already shared you're gonna do it with me. So go grab it. It's on Etsy. I will link it down below, as well as the code you can use to get 75% off if you use Advent 2023 when you purchase. And I will also be on Instagram sharing on my stories often, maybe not every single day, but pretty often, just kind of sharing my thoughts or asking you guys questions about what you're getting out of it, and just trying to keep the conversation going, hold you accountable, hold me accountable. But I'm so excited for this. I'm very proud of this, and I'm really excited to do it with you guys. My first personal goal for December is to plan and host Jordan's second birthday party, which I am just not okay, but we're here. Her birthday party is so soon, and I've done nothing for it. I need to get it together. Last year, I feel like I had things planned so far in advance. I've like got the theme down. I have ideas in my notes and on Pinterest, and I've sent invitations out, but like that's it. It's just been kind of overwhelming to me lately to think about planning, because last year was very chill. We literally just had like our family over and had a little dinner and cake and stuff. But this year we are actually like having a birthday party for her, where we invited all of our families, our extended families. We invited friends from church, So it's gonna be like a legit birthday party, and I think that's why I'm feeling overwhelmed. I definitely need to get on that. I definitely need to plan that out, to prepare it. It should be fun, but I'm also a little bit in denial that I'm going to have a 2-year-old, I think, so that's why I'm avoiding. One of my personal goals also is to just soak in this last holiday season as a family of 3. I am just really gonna soak in this Christmas with her. I think it's gonna be so special. Last year was so fun, just having a 1-year-old, it really was, but I think having a 2-year-old will be even better. She's gonna understand so much more and just have fun, and we'll do all the cheesy traditions, and I just think she's gonna love it. Even if it is busy, I just want to really soak it in, enjoy the moments that we have, because next year we're gonna have a 9-month-old on Christmas, which will also be so much fun. This is our last one with just little JoJo, so we're gonna soak that in. My last personal goal is I want to get ready every single day, which was kind of my goal for last month, but I'm taking it up a notch this month because in November I kind of cheated a little bit. I did get ready every single day, but a lot of the time getting ready was just throwing on a pair of leggings and a baggy sweatshirt and like brushing my hair and calling it good. I kind of hit that awkward place in pregnancy this month where none of my clothes are fitting great. I don't feel put together or like anything fits me well. I just feel gross a lot of the time. Over the last few days or so, I've just kind of hit a breaking point where I'm sick of wearing sweats all the time. I'm sick of wearing leggings and a sweatshirt every single day. Obviously, I'm still gonna do that sometimes, but I think just getting dressed in a real outfit, and I've just been having to get creative with my outfits and what it means to look cute while I'm 6 months pregnant. So in December, I just really want to use that as a way to take care of myself, is actually getting myself ready, giving myself the time to myself to get ready, to get dressed in a real outfit that I feel cute in and not just like a potato sack. For my work goals, I am really kind of kicking it into gear with YouTube and Instagram and just this whole space. I know that once our baby gets here in March, I'm gonna wanna take a little bit of a break. And so from now until then, I really just want to kind of knock out as much as possible, and that probably will mean more bonus videos, that will mean more brand deals and sponsorships, which is a huge blessing that I have the ability to do that, but it's also a lot of work and time. But I just kind of want to suck it up for a couple months and really push myself and really get a lot done. That way, once March does come, I can just relax and know that I did all the work ahead of time. I really like saved up for that little maternity leave. I said 100 times that December is going to be very busy, and one of those reasons is through YouTube. I already have a lot of sponsors for December because a lot of brands are doing holiday deals and are wanting to push out sponsors for, you know, Christmas gifts and things like that. So it's gonna take a little bit of extra work from me this month, but I am excited about it. I'm super grateful for it, don't get me wrong. Thank you in advance for letting me do sponsorships. I never take a sponsorship that I don't agree with, don't believe in. The next several videos will probably be sponsored, so just wanted to put that out there and give you a little bit of a warning, but also give you a thank you for continuing to watch my videos and supporting me by interacting and sharing them and all of those things. That's the best thing that you can do, because brands like to look at engagement and who engages with my content, who engages with the links that I share or buys things using my codes. That's how you can best support me when I do have sponsors. But it is such a blessing that it is going to be a busier month. YouTube is hard because some months, like this month in November, is very, very slow, and then other months like November, there's a sponsor for every video, and it's just a little bit of whiplash. It's a little bit hard to like keep track of, but it's also such a blessing. My financial goals, I don't have any tangible like numbers related financial goals. My biggest goal this month is to be very mindful and intentional about my purchases this month, especially coming out of November, where, like I said, I just spent so much money on Black Friday with Christmas gifts and Jordan's birthday gifts, and now I'm buying things for her party. I think too, because we're coming out of Black Friday and Cyber Monday and all these sales, everywhere I go, all I see is links and deals and people buying things and sharing things. And I am also guilty of doing this, but I think it's really easy to slip into this mindset of materialism and consumerism. And that's what I'm really trying to avoid in December, because I'm just feeling a little bit exhausted by that at this point as I'm starting the month. So I feel like I need like a detox where I don't want to spend money. I don't want to go shopping. I don't want to get on Amazon. Like, I just need to take a step back and really be intentional. And if I'm buying something, it's because it's an absolute necessity. For my health goals, it's gonna sound lazy, but my health goal this month is to rest more. There's a reason for this. I'm not gonna get into details because it really doesn't matter. I've just been feeling really achy, and I feel like I am much farther along than I am. I've just been struggling physically, like with a lot of pain. And when I talked to my doctor about this, he pretty much told me to chill out. And he said the only thing you can really do is just take it easy on yourself and rest more and not do anything strenuous. And that's hard because I also like have a toddler. I can't just sit all day, and that's also not healthy either. But I think just being more mindful of what I'm doing and listening to my body instead of just feeling pathetic or lazy when my body gives out on me, because that's been my biggest struggle lately. Like, there's something wrong with me because things that shouldn't take as much energy and cause me pain are now taking a lot of energy and causing me pain. And so hearing my doctor tell me like, chill out was a good wake-up call to take care of myself and just relax and rest and not feel like I need to constantly be doing all these things. So that's kind of a bummer, but that's my goal this month, is to just listen to my body and rest and not feel guilty about it. All right, you guys, that was my last goal for December, which means that is the end of my very last monthly reset for 2023. That is so crazy. And really my last monthly reset, because I'm gonna film like a yearly reset to get ready for the new year, but I'm not gonna do another monthly reset for January. It's just gonna kind of be like a 2024, 2023 goals video. That's so wild. I did it. I made a video every single month. If you've watched every single monthly reset, let me know. You're a real one, a true friend. Thank you guys so much for watching and just being here and supporting me. Let me know down below if you grab the little Advent study on Luke and if you're doing it with us. If you've already started, let me know how it's going. I cannot wait to hear you guys' thoughts about it. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends.